This is Steve Pastillo from P2 Automation. So we finally did it. After working with Microsoft Dynamics CRM for the past 18 years and being frustrated with the lead qualification process, we finally wrote our own. You're probably in the same boat. Leads in general are frustrating to work with because they're completely separate from your accounts and contacts, and just explaining that to a newer user can be challenging. Where is John Smith? Is he a lead? Is he a contact? Do I go to an account? But they are a necessary evil. You don't want to keep your web leads or your trade show leads intermixed with your accounts and contacts. It's just not a good practice. But if you're one of our managed service clients, you no longer have to use the lead qualification process. Let me show you how this works. Here's a sample lead in our production system, John Smith with ABC Company. And here's our custom qualify button. If I click that, the pop-up is going to look very familiar to you. We can create an account and a contact from this lead, exactly what the normal qualification button does. But we don't use opportunities at P2 Automation, so we configure this to work with projects. So I can create a project as part of this process. Note that it's defaulted to just create an account and a contact. That's customizable too. We have one customer, for example, who doesn't even want to offer this choice, so we can make that invisible, account and contact. We have another client where some of the users were creating contacts but not accounts. So they'd end up with these orphan contact records, and that broke a few other things because every record needs an account for this particular client. And then what happens if the account or the contact already exists in your system and you just want to marry the two together? Let me show you. For example, I can say on this lead that we already know who the account is. And I can pick that account here, ABC Corporation. Now when I go to qualify, I'm not even asked, do I want to create an account? Because the system already knows I want to create an account. The same thing is set up for contacts. We don't have that down here. We put that up here. So if there's an existing contact, John Smith with ABC Corp, and we go to qualify, the system won't ask about the contact either because it knows. But let's say neither one of those were filled in. I hit qualify, and I'm going to do all three, account, contact, and project. Here's one of our nice features. Do you want to create a new account or use an existing account? If you say existing, you could search for one right here, ABC Corporation. Add that. Hit OK. It'll ask you about contacts next. So do we want to create a new contact for John Smith? Or let's see if there's an existing one. When we hit existing and hit the magnifying glass, we're only going to see the contacts that already work for that company. And there's John. Hit OK. And then lastly, what do you want to call the project that you're creating from this lead? And when I hit OK, the process isn't creating an account or a contact, it's just marrying everything. But it does create a new project, CRM Plus 365 system for ABC Corp. And the originating lead is tied in as well. Now, if your process is different, if you do use opportunities or maybe use events, or maybe you want a completely custom process, that's all possible now with our custom lead qualification tool. And one other reason you may want to use our custom lead qualification process, if you've built a CRM or you've purchased a CRM system on the Power Apps license, the $20 license, Microsoft doesn't allow you to use the out-of-the-box lead qualification tool. So this is an important step in making sure you stay compliant with Microsoft's licensing restrictions. If you'd like more information on how we can improve your CRM system, reach out to us today at www.p2automation.com. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel.